Howdy, y'all. Welcome to the Beverly Hillbillies Facts and Trivia. Y'all kick off your shoes and you said a spell, all right? Now here's your host for the show, the old Kentucky boy himself, Mr. Bob Snap.
Hi guys, welcome to the Beverly Hillbillies Facts and Trivia. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you had a good Easter, by the way. Today's video is on Max Baer Jr. And just like the Beverly Hillbillies, how he went from rags to riches, literally. Before this time on the Beverly Hillbillies, Max Baer Jr. was a starving artist, quite literally. Baer Jr. is best known for his role as Jethro Bodine, but before then he was broke, jobless, and hungry. He was living day to day and from unemployment check to unemployment check. In 1963 interview with the Record, Baer Jr. said he only had 1 quart of milk to last him 4 days. I was 2 months behind on my rent, and my weight had dropped from 210 to 188 pounds, he said. My morale was low, very low. I was out of money and had about had it. I had no car, had no wardrobe. It was very rough. I had to sell some of my things to live. I really had to scrounge around. His father, Max Baer, was a famous heavyweight boxing champion. Baer Jr. would have easily followed in his father's footsteps, as Baer Jr. was an amateur boxing champion at Santa Clara University. Instead, Baer Jr. found a passion for acting when he performed in his first play in college, The Male Animal. He moved to Hollywood after graduating in order to pursue his dreams of acting. Pursuing a dream didn't always come easy. According to the interview, his diet mainly consisted of beans from a can before landing the role on the Beverly Hillbillies. Baer Jr. and his character Jethro both came from humble beginnings, and in the end, they both ended up living in mansions. I had some raw deals in this town, and I don't forget the people who tried to take advantage of me, but you can bet your life I'll never be poor again, he said. Despite the rough start to his acting career, Baer Jr. went on to play his role as Jethro from 62 to 71. According to the article, dozens of actors had auditioned for the role of Jethro, but Baer Jr. was creator Paul Henning's pick. He said he had developed a southern accent for the role. The giant-sized teenager was originally from California and said he learned his southern accent by studying other established actors. I bought albums by Andy Griffith and Jonathan Winters and listened to them by the hour. The accent I used isn't authentic by any means, but then it isn't supposed to represent any particular section of the country. It's just country southern. The Beverly Hillbillies was able to open many doors for Baer Jr., and it would change the trajectory of his life. He had become a big actor in one of the TV's #1 rated series. It was important to Baer Jr. to get the role of Jethro. However, he quickly acknowledged that he wasn't the only struggling actor then. He was just lucky enough to get the part at the right time. I know kids who have had it so much harder than I have, Baer Jr. said. Vince Edwards is an example. He waited around for 6 years before he got his opportunity in Ben Casey, but my year's wait was a long time. I was fortunate to get in a hit show, Baer Jr. said. Otherwise, I might still be starving. And thank you. You got Jethro. I mean, good for him. And it's a smart man. Okay, he's a very smart man. He, on his time in the Beverly Hillbillies, he watched what happened behind the scenes with the director and, just learning everything from behind the scenes, which is kind of like what Ron Howard did. Very, very smart move. And he wound up being typecast, of course. But he wound up doing like Ode to Billy Joe and Lincoln County Line and low budget films, which made big money and big money for him. And just smart man. And all the other outside stuff, the casino stuff and all that. Highly intelligent man. I'd love to meet him and just talk to him. I know he's a whole different person than what Jethro is. It kind of blows me away, some of the stuff he says sometimes, but I'd really like to shake his hand. But that's all I got for you guys. Hope you enjoyed this. Please don't forget about classic TV facts and trivia. It's on the pilot episode of Gilligan's Island and how different it was and how it was almost a real-life disaster in itself. Classic rock and country music facts and trivia is on a rock and roll band, a classic rock and roll band, legendary classic rock and roll band, that has parted ways with their singer, their front man, and replaced him with a front woman. This should be good. Please don't forget to subscribe if you have not yet. Please like this video. Please. Guys, have a great day. God bless, and I'm praying for you.